I was born to be the collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am. It is my fate. I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm. But at last, their debt is due. Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment. As the moon bears witness, I take the first step. My time has come. I am ready.
The original creator of Assassin's Creed just dropped a game demo that was legally dead for 15 years. It features a cat summoned from the year 1999, a dark historical conspiracy, and it is already caught up in some AI asset controversy. This is 1666, Amsterdam, and after playing the prologue demo, I have some thoughts. If you're tired of the same old corporate gaming loops and want something truly bizarre, grab a coffee and let's talk about it. Before we talk about the game, we have to look at the drama behind the curtain. This game is the brainchild of Patrice Désilets, the guy who created and directed Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. Back in 2011, he started building his dream project, 1666 Amsterdam, under THQ. Then THQ went bankrupt. Ubisoft bought the rights, fired Patrice, rude, and then locked the game in a vault. Now, good old Patrice didn't back down. He spent years in court fighting Ubisoft to win his IP back. Now, over a decade later, his studio, Panache Digital Games, has finally shown the world what he is cooking. I mean, they have cooked other things too, by the way. This isn't just a game release, though. It is a 15-year kind of revenge project. So what actually is this demo? The premise is fascinating. You play as a witch hunting down originals, aka demons, hiding in human form. The cool twist is that the game takes place across a day-night cycle spanning 4 distinct timelines, being 1333, 1666, 1999, and the present day. The core mechanic revolves around witchcraft and animal possession. Want to scout a building, let's say? Well, look at a cat or a rat and take full control of them. The aesthetic is incredibly thick, kind of grim and atmospheric. It feels like a historical playground dipped in supernatural horror. The potential for puzzle solving and stealth here is also lurking there in the background. But, as we all know as gamers, potential doesn't always mean perfect. Right now, if you look on Steam, the demo is sitting at a mixed rating. And playing it, I kind of do see why. The mouse and keyboard camera controls were abysmal. It was recommended to play with controller, so that's what I did. Otherwise, it kind of felt like wrestling a shopping trolley down a cobbled street. The voice acting also in this prologue, it was just a little bit awkward, a bit rough. The heavy visual screen filters sometimes felt a bit, not nauseating, but I don't know, glitchy and not in a good way. There's almost no core combat in this specific slice. It's a kind of narrative prologue, which means it's more of a tech demo for the vibe than a fully fledged game loop yet. However, they seem to have made that quite clear on the prologue description from what I could see.
Protected Zender's information was only decipherable through an object. Something called a pattern?
Yes, of course.
And then there's the elephant in the room. Some eagle-eyed players noticed I didn't personally, that some decorative paintings and assets inside the game appeared to be generative AI, which is a dirty word. For a game built on the idea of artistic freedom against corporate control, I think the community backlash was instant and kind of valid. To their credit, the developers put out a statement almost immediately. They admitted to using placeholder AI assets during development and promised that human artists, who they do employ, would completely replace them before the full early access launch. It's a bit of a messy look, but hey, at least they're gonna fix it. Now, I have seen various reviews on Steam that absolutely slate the use of AI in any way, shape and form, and then other pages like IGN where the commenters were very much in the other ball court of AI helps write the code for games, so why are we mad about the assets? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and do try to remain respectful to those of you who don't agree with each other. I mean, the real highlight of this 30-minute-ish demo is the narrative pacing, which goes from 0 to 100 real damn quick. We switch from a 17th century witch to a modern day girl named Cleo, who is reading notes in a library left behind by her dad, Aaron. And Aaron's notes are, well, they're a lot to take in. For his daughter, he starts explaining a romantic getaway to Amsterdam he took in 1999 with Cleo's mum, the mysterious Agnes. He explicitly details how they got heavily into some woozy dry humping, at which point Agnes initiates a full-blown blood ritual mid-session. Romantic. Next thing Aaron knows, he is magically blasted out of his own body and wakes up trapped inside a literal house cat. Yes, you heard me right. The lore of this game establishes that every cat on the streets of Amsterdam is actually just a guy who got sacrificed by his sexy witch girlfriend during a sex ritual. I mean...
I'm still not sure. I was a cat, Cleo. Yes, you read that well. I was a cat. The room was like in a nightmare. Agnes was floating, literally, and seemed frozen in time.
Now, I consider myself a pretty open-minded gal, but if my dad, God rest his soul, had ever left me a coded manuscript just to tell me a story that boils down to, hey kiddo, your mum banged me so hard I turned into a feline, my response would be, Dad, please, can we not? Please. The dialogue writing in these segments definitely needs just a tiny bit of work, because God bless them, it was incredibly entertaining, but it was a teeny tiny bit cringe. Just saying. So, is 1666 Amsterdam perfect? No. It's a bit janky, it's not complete, and it's very rough around the edges, but in a world full of kind of copy-paste battle passes, this game actually has a bit of soul and a really unique identity, and I have found myself adding it to my wish list just to see what the price is, because I'm an almost 50-year-old woman, I live with cats, and I do like a bit of Wicca, so of course this is going to draw me in, finally being represented in the gaming world. And playing as a cat, like I haven't actually played the cat game, it kind of intrigued me, and maybe I could play as a rat as well. I mean, the possibilities are endless, so they're going to bring it to early access at some point, and I probably will dabble, let's say. Now, what do you think? Were you expecting it to be like the Assassin's Creed universe? Do you think it should be, or does it feel more like a relic from the past for you? Let me know in the comments if you're interested in this game at all. I've been Coffee Barbarian. You look after yourselves, my darlings, and I really do hope to see you in the next one. Bye!
I became fully feline.
Welcome, Patrice. Welcome, Aaron.
Aaron? You know my name? We talk? I can talk? I was in shock, Cleo. Nothing made sense.
Yes, you are my union, my Patrice.
I'm a cat.
Of course.
But what?
Did no one tell you about the ceremony? Where you come from?
What? No! What do you mean?
It matters not for now. I am Noah, the Collector. Those are the Zenderes. Follow me, and I shall explain anon. We've much to do this night.
It was the only thing I could do anyway, Cleo. That woman, Noah, she seemed like the only one who could clarify all this.